Welcome back, everyone, to Whiteboard Wednesday, but we're going to do it a little different. And we're not using the whiteboard today. We're trying out this new software to see if it actually works and if I know what the hell I'm doing. Probably not. But today we're going over Brock Lesnar's MMA conditioning workout, something that I posted about before. It got a lot of views and pretty popular on Instagram. So I thought we would take that post, make it a little bit of a deeper dive, and showcase everything that I saw in that video that I saw interesting. So let's get into it.
Today we have five-minute rounds focusing on muscular endurance, cardiovascular endurance.
I didn't know what the workout was going to be. I knew that we were going 5 rounds.
The first round is a pushing muscular endurance round. Each station is done for 1 minute, as many repetitions as it can for a minute. First station is Spider-Man push-ups.
Your feet are going to be on the dummy. Up front, as you go down towards the ground, the knee's going to come up towards your elbow. Right? Good.
All right, so pretty much this is a very metabolic-based exercise routine that he's doing for upper body. It is high heart rate, a lot of high stress. You're going to have a lot of muscle burn during this as well. Plyometric push-ups are great. If you're using them for more so of an athletic purpose, if you're going to be more of an athlete and not so much just an MMA ground and pound brute like Brock was, I would suggest doing them early on in the workout. Not as many reps, and you're not really trying to absolutely destroy yourself with these. You're trying to prime your central nervous system in order to get some fast twitch muscle fibers going. It's really hard to get fast twitch fibers under massive amounts of fatigue, but same concept here with the fast med ball switches. Again, a lot of high heart rate stuff, a lot of things that are going to tax everything with the upper body from his pushing. And then as you see clearly, round 2 is all pulling. So recline pull-ups, I call these inverted rows. And then he goes into, I mean, he's just a beast right there, dude. And then he goes into the rope ones. Pretty much the exact same movement, but the variation and changing up. This is very challenging with the grip, core strength, the feet elevated. Try to get those hips up a little bit, Brock. But that looks pretty solid to me. Let's start watching a little bit more and just see what he goes. And I'll comment where I want.
Drive. Keep that stance wide.
Fourth station is a jump pull-up station.
And the jumping pull-ups, by that point, I kind of hit a wall. I was coming
I
around
mean,
the
it's obvious.
bend
The
there.
wall's
And
going
the
to
fifth
happen.
station is he does a heavy bag twirl.
On every exercise, I try to get one more. I try to do one more, always pushing my body. Let's do one more,
That's an 80-pound heavy bag that he's actually picking up, spinning in the air and catching it, and then spinning it back the other way. Round 3 is a cardiovascular endurance round.
So pretty much just to comment on what he just said right there. All of this has been cardiovascular so far and a lot of muscular endurance. It's not like just because he's doing a bike and different machines now that it's just cardio. Yes, these are cardio machines, but the training that he just did for those 2 rounds, his heart rate is very high, and it's going to be a little bit of a cardio workout in itself because he's constantly moving. It's not like bodybuilding or powerlifting where you just do the lift and then you rest 3 to 5 minutes and then you do the lift again, or even 90-second rest. There's no rest. So he's been constantly moving the entire time. So this is good for muscular endurance. You'll get in shape pretty quick. You're not going to win bodybuilding stages or lift powerlifting like crazy. But for MMA and for just overall endurance, I think this is a pretty intense workout for sure. I definitely wouldn't recommend it to a lot of beginners or even intermediates. But if you're tapped and you want to get into it, then
First
go for
station
it.
is an Airdyne bike. We try to keep the RPMs above 70 RPMs per minute.
On the Airdyne, you're pushing and pulling and using your legs.
After the minute, it's a quick transition to the upper body ergometer, or the UBE.
The UBE machine where it just simulates, pummeling and punching, and it's
Pummeling and
your
punching,
arms.
baby. It's
That
the name of the
thing
game.
sucks.
And then the third station is the incline training.
On the incline treadmill, it's solely your legs, and you're running up this hill as fast as you can.
It's like running up one of the steepest hills you've ever run up in your life. That's what it feels like.
Nice job. No seat. You got to stand up the whole time.
Next station, he's on the wind sprint bike, which is an adjustable resistance bike. We put him on the highest resistance.
He doesn't even have to use the arms like this. That guy back there, that guy's getting cooked. Air bike with the arms. Oh, there he is. He's on the bike now.
4 stations before that, I still try to get him.
Yeah, he's getting forced this workout right here.
Round 4 is more of a hybrid strength round.
Yeah, I mean,
first station is the
we're all
jammer
pretty
machine.
much just get crushed.
Second station that he did was the sledgehammer, the one-arm sledgehammer.
You're swinging the 16.
All right, I got a quick story about this sledgehammer. This sledgehammer, it's pretty funny. Playing baseball in high school, we had hitting stations whenever it rained, so we would be inside in our gym. So obviously you can't play baseball outside when it's raining. So we would practice in the basketball gym, and our coach literally ran out of ideas to do drills, and because it was just a lot of guys and not that many creative thoughts going through the mind, I guess. So he literally had us just swinging a sledgehammer all the way up and around, but then stopping because we had nothing to hit with. So it was a foam block on top of just this beat up old plastic chair. That's all it was. And that was a station. And then we had to hit after that. So there's high school baseball in a nutshell, but we'll get back to the video.
Pound hammer around with one hand and utilizing your shoulder, your hips. You have to control it, otherwise the thing will come up and knock you right in the head.
It happened to a couple guys.
Third station was bear crawl station.
The only ones I really despise is the bear crawl. It's like nightmare.
If I had to put down pretty much every client I've ever had do bear crawl say the exact same thing. So
it would probably be
no matter what your skill level, they suck.
100 miles.
These guys sweat more than any of you guys I've ever seen.
Fourth station, he did the medicine ball sprawls.
I don't like that one either. I don't like any of them, but that's probably what motivates me to
doesn't like any of them, but still gets it done. That's pretty much a lot of it, especially training for MMA. Those guys are different.
And the fifth station was a transition station. Fifth round is the most intense round.
Great.
We've got 5 different stations, same stations as a third round, but the difference is I make the resistance heavier and I make him work harder. And there's no rest. He goes from one station to the next, to the next, to the next for the full 5 minutes without really getting a break or getting a chance to catch his breath.
I don't enjoy any one of those exercises. I mean, but I do. I know that I have to do them because though going through that process is going to put me above my opponent. I know.
That was a good one. Who wants to do another round?
That was wild. For 265 pounds, that man can move. Now we know Brock is highly conditioned. When we return, we're going to see him work on his technique. Don't go anywhere. This is UFC All Access.
So that was his training in a nutshell. I can't really say much. I know I can put my opinion on it and what I think is a little bit better than the technique work should have been done first, in all honesty, because doing a super high demand workout like that workout smokes every person on the planet, especially that last round, where I do like that it's a little bit of finisher. Your heart rate will be the highest. They're using exercises that are very joint friendly. And that cardiovascular round, his cardio round is round 3 and round 5 are the exact same. That's why I didn't really show it that much. But essentially, if you're going to push yourself and get crushed like that, do those movements. Do round 3 because that is all cardio, low impact, and the joint stress is a lot lower than trying to do plyo push-ups for max reps in a lot amount of time. If you have a high amount of fatigue and you try to do a plyo push-up and you land wrong or you just miss the box, like you're scraping up your arm, you're scraping up your hand. It's probably not going to feel great on your chest and shoulders for the majority of people. That's why I'm saying before to use it as more of a primer before your upper body days. But essentially, that's his workout. Feel free to try it out. When I posted it, a couple of people saying they would want to do it. So that's essentially the entire thing. The reps and sets were there. It's just amount of time. A little bit of a pointer too with cardio workouts. Just get a good song on and make sure you have a timer that you can stay with, and get the beeping to set it up so it's a stopwatch so it can kind of repeat. So you're not always constantly looking at it. You just keep going and turn your brain off until you get to the sound. I used to do a lot of these classes at my old facility where it was a burn style class for 45 minutes. And I honestly used round 3 from Brock Lesnar a lot just because it worked very well, and people love to just turn the brain off and not have to think. When you're going into a workout and all you care about is weight loss and just general physical health, that'll be the best for you. If you're trying to be an elite athlete and to train for sports performance, I wouldn't suggest doing a workout like this. It's fun to do once in a while, and I can see from like a team bonding standpoint where you guys, or girls, you guys do something like really hard together as one unit, and then it kind of just builds up a lot of camaraderie, and it helps just like once you do something that sucks with a group of people, at the end of it, you guys are pretty much boys now at the end. So that's kind of what happens when you do stuff like that. But that was Brock Lesnar's training. I'm going to do a couple more of these videos to see if I can figure it out a little bit better, but it's essentially it. Hitman out.